want to say a very, very big thank you to every one of you that have been messaging me, asking me, Oma, how are you? And checking up on me. I really, really appreciate the love. And I just want you guys to know that I really, really take you guys as family because, I mean, I will not, if I'm not always coming here to give you guys all the gist. I literally spend all my time here. So thank you guys for the love, for the messages and everything that you guys do. I really, really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I pray that God will bless you. And I also pray that so many of you that are actually trying to apply for the scholarship for 2025, I really, really wish you guys success. Okay, so this video is basically for those of you that are planning to come to China. Maybe you are coming to China with like any other kind of visa, and then you're thinking of, okay, how am I going to stay back? Because I know that in China, not like Canada or other countries, even USA, it's not even easy to like get like a PR, permanent residency. In short, China foreigners do not have like the whole permanent residency. And a lot of people, that's even one of the reasons that discourage them. They'll be like, oh, I would have loved to come to China, but then I cannot get the permanent residency. So how am I going to do it? So this video is for you. Yes, I'm not even talking about the PR, the permanent residency, but I'm just going to tell you guys how you can actually come to China and how you can actually stay back in China. Yes, these are some things I see a lot of people do, and I know that if you actually do this, it's going to really, really help you to stay back in China. Some people even like stay for a long time here, right? Even though they don't have permanent residence, even though they don't have citizenship, they are still able to stay for a very, very long time. Okay. So let's talk about number one, which is the use of the L visa. Okay. So this L visa is kind of like a standard tourist visa. It's actually like valid for 30 to 90 days, but some people you can apply for, I mean, some nationalities they can apply for multiple entry visa. So that's maybe up to like 10 years, and it will allow you to stay up to 60 to 90 days per entry. So this L visa, it's actually like a tourist visa. Okay, so another visa that you can apply for is the Q2 visa for visiting family members who are like Chinese citizens. Yeah, so if any of your family is Chinese citizen, you can apply for the Q2 visa, and I think you can be able to get a permanent residency with the Q2 visa, and it allow you to stay for a longer time. I mean, because when you come to China, it's possible that when you're in China, you can apply for multiple entries. But first, before you come in, you apply for the L visa, you apply for the QT visa. Then when you come in into the country, when you come into China, then you can apply for multiple visas. This is how it works. Okay, so the second kind of visa that you can apply is to maybe extend your tourist visa. So most tourist visa, I mean, you can extend it once in China. You just go to the immigration office and you just tell them that you want to apply for an extension, and then you can extend it for like 30 days. So you as in this application vary. Okay, so it depends on your proof of accommodation, your finance, and so many other things. But I feel like in China, when you already have a visa and you're in China, you can always extend. It's very, very easy to like extend. Even for student visa, you can extend for like 1 month. Okay, so if you are thinking of, okay, you know what, I just want to come in with a tourist visa, then I extend, you can always extend. Every time you can just go to the immigration office, extend your visa. That's something that you can do if you want to just stay just a little. I'm just talking about the ones that you can just stay for like 30 days. Okay, before we like go into the other pathway whereby you can stay like multiple times. So the next one is to enroll in a short-term language program. So guys, this is a pathway that a lot of people use to stay in China. So if now you're coming to China and you're like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna stay back in China, I don't have scholarship, I don't have, I got admission, but no scholarship, or maybe you didn't even get admission, you didn't get anything. I mean, the Chinese language is one of the easiest pathway to stay back in China for like 6 months, 1 year, and this is the X2 visa. So in case you come into China as a tourist, this is a secret. Many people, let me tell you, some people they will come into China with this whole language thing. They want to study language, blah blah blah, and then they stay back in China, extend to do language. And the funny thing is that after they get this language, this thing, they go ahead to work. This is very very risky, shall. I'm not advising anybody to actually do this, but a lot of people, they go ahead to work. So you can also do this. I mean, you can also do this. So yeah, the next thing is the business visa. For the business visa, the thing I always tell people about the business visa is that I know that a lot of people would want to come in to China with the business visa, and then when they come in they'll be like, okay, you know what, I'll go ahead and apply for maybe language, or maybe try to get like education, something like a course. The thing about this business visa is that it's not a lot of schools that actually give it. Okay, so you can come in with business visa, or you can come in with tourist visa, get the business visa, because it's easy to get the business visa from the tourist visa. So if you come into China with tourist visa, you can actually switch to the business visa, which is actually called the M visa. But then switching to the student visa with a business visa is very very like, it's dicey, because I mean, there was this client of mine who came in this year. Oh my god, that one was so difficult. This client came in this year around, I think it was around July, June, I can't remember. And he came with a business visa. He came in because he had this I don't know what he called it, but it was like this store or whatever business kind of thing. And then he came with a business visa. And then he reached out to us. For those of you that don't know, Oma Travels helps students actually apply for students, okay, for school, scholarship, CSC, CIS, language, business visa, all those things. We help clients to get all those things. So he reached out to us, and then he was saying that, okay, please, we should help him get scholarship. And then we started processing everything. That is the thing about clients. They will never tell you guys, they will never tell you the truth. He did not tell us that he did not, as in the way he left his previous university was very very like somehow. He did not give us that information, because it looks like the way he left the university, number one, he just left like that. He did not even apply for as a student, if you are leaving the university, you need to actually apply for, like, okay, you are deferring, or you are asking them, like, giving them permission that they should cancel your admission, something like that. Then they give you a letter. He did not do any of these things. He's like, he just packed his things and ran away from the school, unknowing to him that he was going to come back. And you know one thing with China, they always keep accounts of everything. So if you now, as a student self, that you have run away from your school, please message your school and ask them for letter. Even me now, I ran away from my workplace. I literally ran away from my workplace. I haven't even gotten a letter from them to say, oh, please, I've left your company, give me let's accept, is it, I don't know the letter they call it, but resignation letter, I think. I haven't even collected this. I ran away from that company. And I fear sometimes whenever I'm applying for a job, or whenever I'm applying for anything, this is one of the things that I'm always scared about. Like, okay, when it's not time for me to apply for my visa, am I going to get into trouble? What's going to happen? Especially because I did not collect a resignation letter from my previous company. So sometimes I'm always scared about this thing. So my advice to you is that if you're actually leaving anything in this country, either you are leaving a company, whether you are leaving a school, make sure you get a letter. And this will even remind me, I'm gonna have to message that company to tell them, please give me resignation letter, so that I will not enter wahala in future. This is what I'm gonna do. So this client of mine, he did not tell us that he left the school. He did not tell them anything. He just left. And then we now have to start going to the school on his behalf. We had to start rushing to the school to get the letter, get everything. Then we now helped him to apply for the JW, which is actually like an immigration in China. So we started helping him to apply for the JW. And when we tried to apply for him, he did not get. The school we applied actually gave him admission. But I mean, if the school gives you admission and then JW does not come out, you are not getting JW, I mean, then it's useless. Then it's useless. So I always tell my clients, please tell us everything so that we will let you know the truth. Tell us everything. And also, if you're even applying for business visa, and another thing, another disadvantage was his age. I feel like there were so many things that caused this guy not to get his visa, because apart from the fact that he did not get the letter from the school where he left, then his age, and apart from his age, then his what else? There's another thing. Then his well, so many things, to be honest. And it was really really sad, because I really was rooting for him, because I was so sure he was going to get, as in so many of our clients who had applied through that school got admission. Because I mean, some of their, we always check your grades, ensure that you're good enough for that admission, for everything. So many people would try for them to get, they got. So it was so painful to actually see to actually see that this client of ours did not get. So anyway, please tell us the truth. So when we apply for you, and here, so this business visa is not every school that will give you shower. I have to tell you guys this story, because that thing, ah God, it really 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 pained me. Let me not lie. The next thing is to consider a job or internship for a work visa. So now let's say now you are coming in with the tourist, whatever. If you secure like an employment, or maybe now an employer is ready to give you like the Z visa, then it will require like sponsorship, right? So the first thing I would advise you to go to is just to go back home and apply for this visa before you come into China. Because if you say, okay, with that tourist visa you want to go ahead and apply for a job, you may not get it. This is the truth. Even people who come into China with business visa and then they get job and they want to go ahead to apply for the Z visa, they also might not get it. So it's always advisable that, okay, you know what, if you come into the country with the tourist visa and you're able to get a job, go back to your country and apply for the visa. This will really really help. And also there's also something called the S2 visa. So if you actually secure a short-term internship, particularly if you have a family working in China, and you are actually qualified for the S2 visa, this visa will allow short-term work or internship under sponsorship of your worker. Yes, I know that it's short internship, but still yet it's almost like work. Where I was working, which is the Phantom company, there were some people who got internship in that company and they still had to like apply for the X2 visa. You're not going to use your student visa to actually apply. You're going to use the X2 visa to apply for a short-term internship. Okay, so another visa that I feel like you can also get is to get a spouse visa. Okay, this is actually S1 or S2 visa. So let's say now you marry a Chinese citizen. A lot of foreigners actually marry Chinese, those of you that don't know. So let's say now you marry a Chinese citizen and you're actually like, you know what, I'm gonna stay. The S1 visa is for long term and the S2 visa is for short term. And whether you like it or not, there are people who have this business of getting married to someone, even though it's not like real marriage, but then they get married and every year they renew the visa. I know someone who got married to Chinese and every year he always have to renew the short-term visa, and he even has a girlfriend, and still yet he still had to like be renewing that visa. So this visa will allow you to like extend your stay and convert into like a residency permit. Okay, so this is something that you also need to like take note of. Okay, so like I mean, there are some people who, even though it's not like it was really for love. The guy that I know that actually got this visa, he just found one Chinese woman who they just did one marriage like that, sign whatever documents, and every year he would go and renew the visa. He even got an apartment, because you need to have an apartment, right? So he actually even got an apartment. Hey God. It was for I never heard of this. I had never heard of someone having to use marriage as a kind of visa to stay back China. So it was so funny, and it was coming out from his mouth. It wasn't something that he's like lying or something. It was coming out of his mouth, and it was even shocked for him because when I was telling him that, oh, I had the work visa, he was like, really? How did you get it? How did you get it? I mean, I've been trying to get work visa. I've not been able to get. That's what he was saying. He said he has been trying to get work visa. He has not been able to get. How did you get the work visa? I said, my dear, I don't know how I got it. It was God. Because this company actually came to my school and then recruited me. So I just like, it was God. I don't know how I got it. So my advice to you is that do not follow this route, especially if you're a girl. I mean, you don't want to come and use like fake marriage with a guy because he will still come and sleep with you. It's not like a girl. I mean, if it's a guy doing it, I mean, it's not like the girl can force you. You're stronger than the girl. But if you are a girl doing it, I don't advise you. That's my own. So yeah, a lot of people use this, and a lot of people is it's not even like fake. Like they're saying that, oh, they're just doing the visa because they just want to get married. Some people, they actually really want to get married. They actually have fallen in love with a Chinese and they want to get married to a Chinese. So this is another thing that you can also like take note of. So I mean, there are a lot of fine guys over in China. So so you guys watch my vlogs now. You watch my vlogs. I show you guys all these things. I know they lie. I don't lie to you guys. I show you guys how it is. And so it's just for you to see what I show you guys and use it for yourself. Okay. So another visa that you can use is to switch to a student visa. This is the last final pathway that I would say you should follow. But I don't know if you can actually switch directly from the tourist visa directly to the student visa. I think you can, but it's not going to be all provinces. Depending on the province, some province they will tell you that you should go back to your country and apply from your country. Like if you've gotten admission in school and your tourist visa is about to expire, they'll say, okay, go back to your country and apply from your country to come and study, right? So this is something that you can actually do. You can go back to your country and apply to come and study. So maybe now if you enroll in a degree in any Chinese university, maybe you want to obtain an S1 visa suitable for long term. For some Chinese programs which are like 6 months, you can also do this. So this is actually like the 7 pathway you can actually switch from the tourist visa to a student visa or whatever visa that you want to do and stay for a very, very long time. And if you're asking me, Oma, which one is the longest time? I'll tell you that the longest time is the marriage visa. The one that is the longest one is the marriage visa. Definitely the marriage visa. So guys, I'm gonna go into the question and answer session. In this session, we're just going to be answering questions. We're just going to be answering all your questions because I always get a lot of questions for you guys, and I always like to, though I answer individually, you know what, I'll still come around and answer your questions. And yeah, so someone asked, please, how can I get in touch with you? I need your assistance on CSC scholarship, the CV, SOP, and everything. So I did not see this question. You guys send a lot of questions, to be honest, and I really appreciate you guys for this. I really, really do, because I don't take you guys for granted. But you can always reach out to me on Instagram at official_Oma, or you can reach out to me on Instagram at Oma Travels. Oma Travels, or you can just check any of my, especially Oma Travels. You can always see my WhatsApp there. Message me on WhatsApp. That's the quickest way to get to me, my WhatsApp. Or you can reach out to me on Oma1, ORMAH1, on WeChat. Please do not bombard though. Before WeChat to just block my account, because sometimes WeChat is actually acting really, really funny. So yeah, that's how you can reach out to me. Or you can send me an email at info@omatravels.com. Here we have a website, omatravels.com. In there you can actually read everything about CSC, CIS, scholarship application, every kind of application to China through the student route scholarship. Yeah, scholarship. We do scholarship. Fully funded, partial funding, and this is actually how we can actually assist you. Okay, so let's get right to the next question. Someone is saying, hello Oma, please, which hospital can I do my medical physical examination test for my China Z visa? The China Z visa, it's actually I think the tourist visa. Yeah, I think that's is that the tourist visa? No, the China Z visa is actually the work or internship visa. So if you're asking, I'll advise you please go to National Hospital. There's already like something you can print out if you would want to know the like what you need to test yourself for. There are a lot of things that you can actually print out, and it's really help. Okay guys, I want to also say something because this is new. Before, people just go to any hospital to do this whole maybe like testing and everything, but it looks like this year is kind of different. I feel like this year now you need to be very conscious where you're actually going to do your medicals. So that's another thing that you should also take note of, as in why you're doing this. Okay, so guys, if you have any more questions, please leave it down in this comment section as I'm answering some of your questions. I mean, I wish I could use my laptop to see questions clearly, but I'm using my phone, and to be honest, my phone is not showing me all the questions. Okay. So guys, let's talk about the work visa. Let me tell you guys, because someone messaged me and asked me, Oma, please, how can I get a job in China? And I think this is a very serious question, because even me, that I used to feel like, okay, I got a job here and I'm doing fine and everything is fine, I still feel like there are a lot of changes, and to be honest, it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more difficult coming to China. Let me just tell you. In short, right now, I don't even like to focus on coming to China anymore. I like to focus on people who are already in China, how to stay back in China, what to do. Because even me, that I'm already in China, anything can happen any day. I'll just say, guys, I'm at home. I've gone back to my country, because the situation that is actually at hand, so many things are like literally happening, and this is not my country, right? So I cannot make the rules. The only thing I can do is whatever that the country decides, whatever the rule that the country sets, we just choose to follow it and abide by it, right? I love China, but every year they set up new rules, they set up new things. So as an international, you just have to like learn how to just follow the rules, even if you do not like it. Even if you do not like it, you just have to learn how to follow the rules. That's how it works here. So personally, for me, I'm really grateful that China has given me an opportunity, and I'm so grateful, because I remember when I came here and people who are coming now, and I say, no, during our time, it was a lot more easier. I'm serious. Like those times, hey, China used to even be looking for students. You'll be looking for students to come to the country those times. So, but now things have gotten a lot more serious. Things have gotten a lot more difficult for some students. I remember one girl who called me, and she was telling me that she had been watching my videos since 2020, and then she got a scholarship, right? Then she came to China, and after she came to China, she said that the school did not allow them to cook. So this was actually very difficult for her, because now she's going to be here in this country eating Chinese food, especially as a new student. I know how difficult this can be, especially even for me. Personally, for me, when I came here, I couldn't eat my countrymates. I knew she was she did what she did when I came newly. The first day she gave me Nigerian food to eat. The next day she literally took me to the cafeteria and served me Chinese food. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat that food. I was like, this woman, why would you do this? So I can understand the difficulty for some internationals when they say that their school does not allow them to cook. So she was now asking me, please, can I switch from my present school to like CSC or something? I started telling her that, see, let me tell you, I would tell you yes and no, but the truth is you cannot switch, because when you're already in a university in China and you're applying to another university in China, the I don't know, the university that might want to give you admission have already checked your record and have already seen that you are actually in a university, right? So they already check your record and they already see that you're actually in a university. So the own is that, okay, you're already in a university and you're here trying to apply for another university. Graduate from that one first now. That's I don't know. I've never advised you to do is give it a try. You never know. You never know. So yeah, like this year it's more difficult, and I don't want to discourage anyone. To be honest, I don't want to discourage anyone, but I know in my heart that things are changing. It's not as it was before, and it's painful because I started talking about CSC, I started talking about China, I started doing a lot of things, introducing you guys to some of the opportunities here. And now that things are not as it used to be, I just feel bad. I really feel bad, to be honest. I really do feel bad. And I hope that by next year, because it's just November and anything can change, anything can happen. I just hope that by next year that things will get better. I hope that things will be good. That's like my prayer. So today I actually went to teach, and I felt good today. Like every time I teach, I always feel good. I always feel positive, and I always feel grateful that I have a platform that I can also share with you guys my vlogs. For those of you that have not watched my recent vlog, please go ahead and watch it. I released my vlog and I want you to go ahead watch it. Tell me what you think. I always want to know your feedback. Whether this vlog says someone was advising me, oh, are you sure you not stop vlogging? I don't know. Do you guys, what do you think? Should I stop vlogging and probably start doing something else for you guys? Now, it's you people I'm serving. Anything you guys tell me to do, I'll do. So I want to know if you guys want me to stop vlogging. I might stop vlogging and just do talk videos. I've actually missed my talk videos. Oh, let me not lie. I've actually missed my talk videos because, but it's very, very difficult for me to edit. That's the really difficult part about doing talk videos. The difficulty in editing them is what I do not like. But having to sit down, talk, and chat with you guys, I always like to do this. I always like to communicate with you guys, and it has more quality um than when I do live video. But I mean, my camera is not so bad, so please do not judge me that I'm always here talking talking to you people. um Another thing that I also want to like talk about is that the match intake is on. For those of you that would want to apply for match intake, please reach out to me and send me your document. The first thing that you should do is send me your document. Wasn't it 2 days ago? Yes, somebody was very, very angry with me. The person was just there talking to me that, oh man, I thought you said application fee is now free. I never said application fee is free. Just because I said that now we are doing some applications and we are making it free does not mean application fee is now free. I beg, oh, I never said application fee is free. The only thing I said is that send me your documents. We're doing a scholarship and we're going to pick some people. It's not everybody. We just pick some people that we felt like maybe their grades were high and they don't have money to pay us or something, then they will apply for them for free. But then if they get the scholarship, they would pay also. It's not like as if no, and after we come and help you to get the scholarship, then you not come and pay. That's actually what our plan was. We're just looking for ways to help as many people as possible, and we still help. It's not even by force for you to pay us to do your application. I mean, all the videos about this CSC thing, it's actually on my channel. You can always just type whatever question that you guys that used to ask me a lot of questions. You can always type it and write Oma beside your question on YouTube and do that search. You will definitely see if I've done a lot of video. I've done about CSC for the past 3 4 years. I don't know if it's up to 4 years, but I know at least 3 years. I'm talking about China, talking about CSC. So I know I've done so many videos because those times when I was in Beijing, I was literally like, should I say jobless? I won't say jobless, but I was always very I was just there for you guys. I was just there because I did not know, I did not have an idea of what I was talking about. I didn't have an idea. So I was always doing a lot of research and shooting a video to help a lot of people. So you can always search and even do the application yourself, because I know somebody presently that's always reaching out to me on WhatsApp. Please, I've applied for university. I've applied for this. What is the next step? What else should I do? Should I do that? Should I do this? The guy is following me back to back, asking me questions back to back. And at a point I stopped replying him. God, I will actually go back and reply. I just say, what am I gonna do for this guy to leave me? For this person always asking questions to leave me? I say I'm gonna stop replying. And I actually stopped replying, which is not fair. But just like I get so many questions and I feel like I'm always repeating myself. It's actually not easy. But I understand, because if it's me too, I will also ask questions. So, and you guys are so hardworking, and to be honest, you guys are so hardworking and consistent. I know so many people have been messaging me since, and I have clients who've been messaging me since last year, and this year they paid me. Our clients, nah, you guys are really amazing. And I think that sometimes when I go through difficulty, right, I just remember that, see, there are so many people that their destiny is tied to mine, and no matter the challenges I might be facing, I just always have to remind myself that there are some people that God has called me to help. I might not really know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about, or if I'm in the right track, because like I said, China every year change their policy, change their rules. I just use experiences from all the other people who will just message me, oh my, I just got admission, oh my, I just got this, I just got this school, oh my, I'm in China, I did this, these are the documents I've used, that document, they've brought new documents. So it's even you people that are helping me to know what to come now and be talking about. It's you people that are guiding me on what to do. So I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I want you guys to know that Oma loves you so much. I love you guys so much. And even though I very soon I might stop talking about China, because I mean, I'm not going to talk about China forever. I'm going to probably move to another country or do something else and talk about something else. And even with that, I will never ever forget you guys or take you guys for granted. This is a promise. Okay, so make sure you actually subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you, 4,000 subscribers. This is huge for me, and I want to say thank you very much. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Thank you so much to all of you that have been there, my OGs. Thank you for joining me. I mean, nobody. Yes, I don't know when someone was saying that, oh my, you're not humble. Hey, my dear, I don't know, another person, oh my, you have bad character. Nah, people people in this my school. I'm new, and if you see the hate I get in this school, God abeg. God abeg. I know why they are hating. I know why. They have not paid all of us scholarship. Nobody they have paid. And then they see me every time. I'm always like shining, glowing, and I'm here on YouTube, and I'm here everywhere, and I'm doing business, and I'm doing well. And they are just hating. But you know what? I don't care. Like, I don't care what anybody think of me. I don't care how anybody sees me. What is important to me is actually how God sees me. I'm not perfect even to God, but I always go back to God and ask God for mercy, ask God for grace, ask God for His help. Because I know one thing for sure, that if I am, if if everybody loves me and God does not love me, I mean, what am I gonna say that I have gained? If I'm like, oh yeah, everybody likes me, oh, I make everybody happy, and God is not happy with you. And if God is happy with me and everybody's not happy with me, then why do I have to like kill myself for anybody's happiness? Like, is your happiness gonna pay my bills? Is your happiness gonna give me money? Because me this year, the year is coming to an end. And if you have not noticed that I have been posting back to back on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, on every platform, I've been consistent for you people. Ah, and you know, as a social media person, you're always posting, you're always doing this, you're always doing that. You are gonna be getting so many hits. I'm telling you, like, there are forces against me. Even like, go back to your country. What are you doing in this place? Go back. But there's a limit. There's a boundary to every attack. Life is full of challenges. Yeah, life is full of challenges, and I'm not scared of. I'm not scared of challenges. I know that challenges make me better. So for now, I'll always try my best to give you guys the best. Life is full of challenges and crisis. Last week I went through crisis and I was not backing off from the social media, even though I was going through my worst period in China. Last week was it. I'm not gonna lie, like I've never experienced what I experienced last week in China. It was like the same thing that happened when I was working in the first company. Yeah. But I think this one was worse because at least the one that happened in my previous company, they were not doing it in my face. But here, I mean, they were doing it in my face, but still, like, some people would see the messages and tell me, oh, this is something that they were talking about you, they were doing this about you, which was really painful because even when you go to the international office, you complain, oh, this is what is happening, they're not doing anything about it. But if those people go and complain about me, sharp, sharp, baby, 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 you'll call me to the office. God. I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is how it works. Okay, okay. Anyway, see, I know that the devil doesn't like that I'm here talking to you guys, helping you guys. I know this, and I know that there are a lot of forces that are trying to like bring me back to Nigeria, and I would not mind going back to Nigeria because I'm so tired of even staying here. Sometimes I just miss home. I've been here for so long and I want to go home. So for me, I'm like, whether I'm here or I'm home, I'm not losing. At the end of the day, I'm still gaining. Like, I love both. I love China and I love Nigeria. So anywhere I am, I'm still gaining. Oh God, I saw some pictures that my friend posted yesterday. Like, she traveled to some places for vacation, and I'm just like, God, I haven't gone on vacation for such a long time. Though I'm not even the traveling type. I don't really like traveling. I actually prefer to just be indoors, but because of like vlogs, right? I almost wanted to go to Sian last week. When so many things were happening to me, one of my friends messaged me and said, I want to send you money, come to this place. I thought about it. I said, God, I want to go. But I also know that this school will not allow me go. You know, school, they'll say, oh, you're having classes. You just came in, so you're not going anywhere. So I changed my mind and I said, okay, let me not go. But I know that this December, hey, I will go. I will travel. Definitely, definitely. I don't care if I'm having classes or not. I will travel. Do you know where I'm planning to go to? My favorite place, and that's where our office is. That's where Oma Travel's office is Shenyang. Sorry, Shanghai. Yes, Shanghai. I want to go to Shanghai. Do you know why I want to go to Shanghai? Because Shanghai is a very, very beautiful city. So that's where I'm planning. I hope to go because the company I partner with, they're in Shanghai. I feel like if I go there, I mean, I brought them a lot of clients, so they will do me well. And also Guangzhou. Guangzhou is the business hub. I'll go to Guangzhou when I want to go for those of my clients that they have so many things that they want to buy from China. Then I'll go to Guangzhou and help them get it. Anyway, this video is getting so long. I think I'm like diverting from the topic. So if you have any question that you want to ask me, please leave it down in the comment section below. I would answer them. Thank you guys for joining this live. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.